Hi everyone, welcome to my reading. Yeah, today's vibes are a little like, I feel like I shouldn't say stagnant. It's 4:42 right now. I shouldn't say today's vibes are stagnant. I would say it's a little more like calm. I feel like the frequencies are very like river like they're flowing. I don't know, it's strange. Um so this week is going to be all right. I was going to do a September reading. Yeah. Let me just start with there are a lot of interruptions right now, a lot of intrusion. So be prepared for that kind of energy. Yes. I feel like there's a lot of stabilization of concentration at this time. So if you feel the need, or you feel like you're being distracted, or you feel like there's a lot of distractions around, be aware that you're meant to be grounding your concentration at this time. So whatever it is that you want to be focused on, whatever you want to be concentrating on, that is gonna your energy is going to go that way. So you need to flow with that. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So this whole month is going to be about the resurrection of Christ. It's going to be about the rebirth of the spiritual awakening and everything like that, like Christ consciousness, rebirth, change, development. Also, be aware of people who claim to have had a rebirth, or people who have claimed, or energies that seem like they're new or rebirthed or changed or transmuted or transformed, that have just put on a mask, that are basically covering up their past. Be aware of people who try to cover up their past, or try to give you like words without details. So be aware of the details of things at this time. 4:43. See, I'm speeding up now. See how it's like it's catching up. So about resurrection, rebirth. So the first week is gonna be, sorry guys. Yeah. So the first week is gonna be about the phoenix rising. Basically, that's, if you don't know about the phoenix, you need to look that up. Research that. 4:44. That's the phoenix rising. The second week of September is going to be about the renewal. So that's when energies start coming back to you, basically reap what you sow, except this is the renewal of past energies. Everything from the past that you've let go of, that seemed like a failure, or seemed like something you've changed or let go of, like basically like that, is going to renew. So you're going to get that boost of vitality. So vital week, second week, next week is very vital. This is also when you're going to be doing tasks that are going to show you the importance of what you're doing. Okay. Then the third week is going to be about support. So divine support, divine awakening. This is going to be about the recharge of your support. So if you have a platform, you're going to see a kind of renewal of that platform. It's almost going to like change drastically over time. Or maybe you're having clients that are going to like want to get a renewal or something, or maybe you're like, it's just going to be like that energy of literally something coming back, and now it's changing into something bigger, higher, a higher perspective. Okay. And then the last week of September is very important, especially to people who are on their path to immortality, which is Christ consciousness, aligning with the values of the Most High. Immunity is the week of immunity. So you're going to see people do like really shitty things, right? You're gonna see the true colors of things, right? Just because you're immune to certain things doesn't mean that you go along and you start, like let's say it's like purge week, right? So it's like, just because there's a purge doesn't mean you go around killing people. Like, what would you do if you had the freedom to be able to do anything you ever wanted, right? That week is going to show you who you really are and who other people really are. It's not like karma is real. Let me remind y'all, karma is very much real. So during the last week of September, do not forget that karma is real. Just because you have immunity doesn't mean that you just do whatever the fuck, right? So I also, this morning when I was waking up, I was trying to realize like investing wholesome experiences in wholesome experiences, right? And I realized, so the first-hand experience of, let's say, us being on earth, right, is the awareness. So the first-hand awareness is the experience, right? The experience that we have is first-hand, right? Nobody can tell you what you experience. Nobody can tell you how you are aware, because that's firsthand. That's coming from you, right? This is the I energy, Ra energy. This is going to be conscious awareness, right? Second-hand awareness is the reflection. Basically how you see yourself, reflection upon yourself, reflection upon your energy. So this is you. So it's I am you, you are me, or you are. See, you can't say you are I. You have to say you and me, I am you kind of energy. So it's like reflection, but it's like one direction of that reflection energy, which is going to be subconscious awareness. So it's like how you also appear in the eyes of the Most High as well, or how you choose to appear with the eyes of the Most High, right? Your experience is at heart, but your subconscious experience is how the Most High sees you almost. So it's your subconscious, all right? And then the third hand experience or third hand awareness is projected expectations, right? This is how others choose to see you. It's also how you, what the energy is. I know it's very like complex, not so much complicated, but just complex. It's like simplicities put together. It's something that you have to master as like the way that you are, okay? You know what? I just forgot to put on my lip balm. I mean, lip gloss, lip balm. Yeah, old school. So projected expectations. This is going to be unconscious awareness, okay? So this is, this is pre-programmed ideals, conditioned behavior, and social identities or ideals. Okay, like I said, how people expect you to be, how people expect you to live, all that stuff is the unconscious. It's your out of body. But okay, so if you've ever traveled or you've ever broken through the astral realm, right? Even if you've done any kind of drug or anything like that, 448, if you've ever done some kind of like DMT or something like that and you've broken through, it's like your light body, it's like you are in your light body, but every experience within that light body, outside that light body, is unconscious. So it's you exploring the unknown. It's also you realizing that aliens are real, they exist. Once you step out of that unconscious barrier, you will literally see new worlds, new people, new identities, new ideals. It's literally different cultures, different people who live in different cultures. And basically that cultural integration is coming in at the moment. So something that came up as well, and I'm gonna finish this like recap really quickly, and then we're gonna get into the reading. I'm gonna stop the live and then start a new one. It's gonna be this is what I was finding out about fallacy. So it's the sunk cost theory, something I just found out. Basically, when the investments have already been made into something, and so the circumstances or situations where the investments are being weighed out by the return or possible return and seem imbalanced, yet still further investments are being made without hope, right? This is because the investment of hope itself is in the benefit rather than the true investment itself. So this is what I mean by investing in wholesome experiences. When you invest in wholesome experiences, you're not just investing in the benefit of the experience itself. You're investing in the experience. Whatever you watch, you're investing in what you're watching, not what you can get from what you're watching, right? This is the equal give and take of it all. This is why you can't just juggle energies or try to weigh out cost benefits of things. Okay, this is not reality. Is not like a business. Okay, that's Venusian energy as well. That's how Venus works, is balancing out cost benefits type energies. But when you're investing in things, you are basically investing rather than it's like investing in a product rather than what you can get from the product. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're investing in art, right, or doing artwork, let's say like me, I'm just gonna like tell you guys from here. If you're painting or you're doing a drawing or painting, and yes, the goal is to be able to achieve something from it, but your hope is that you are able and capable to do the painting and drawing, right? That's the very first investment that you're putting into the experience of doing artwork, right? Is to be able to actually do the artwork, is to be able to actually activate that energy, activate that production, right? So that's also why you should be very careful and use your discernment when investing in anything. So let's say like, I'm going to say this like secondhand experience reflection, right? Let's say you invest in my OnlyFans, right? You're investing in my OnlyFans with like, let's say there are people who go to subscribe to my OnlyFans because they want to jack off or whatever. The experience that they're looking for is to be able to basically nut, basically orgasm, basically have that experience. But what they don't realize they're investing in when they invest in my OnlyFans is the experience of investing in an OnlyFans. It's investing in someone who is on their spiritual path and journey. When you invest in me, you're investing in the spiritual path and journey. That's the experience. So whatever you get, the benefits that you get back are far larger than that. And you can't have that tunnel vision on what it is that you'll be getting back, because you'll be getting everything back from the Most High, right? So depending on how pure your judgment and justice is, that's what you're going to be getting back. Okay. So when it comes to sunk cost theory and that feeling of investing in something and then not getting the benefits in return but still investing in it, that's because of external flaws and fallacies, okay? So this is important because you must heal before you manifest, okay? That's why that's important. You need to realize that you yourself are not a flaw in the system. You yourself are not a fallacy. You yourself are not at fault, right? This is all a path. It's all a journey. However, it's like, how do I explain this? However, it's like there are some people who are not exactly human. So this is how I found out that there's a difference here. This is the difference. You need to be able to observe rather than absorb. So the total absorption of things, I figured that out in a dream state. It was like there were people who came up as if they were observing, but then that's how you know if they have Christ consciousness or not, or if they're tapped into the 5D or not, is if they are observing rather than absorbing. Okay, they have to be witnesses, right? We are all witnesses of Christ, right? And once you speak the holy word or you hear the holy word, Christ comes onto you, so you become a witness of Christ, right? So you must speak on that energy. And if you're not doing that, then you're just absorbing. That's like energy vampirism. That's literally a dangerous thing to do, right? Which is like what I was trying to tell you. Hey, how you doing? I hope y'all doing all right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff, okay? I like remembered it now. So basically, that's it for this energy. So I'm going to put this down so that anybody who needs to know will see this before they get into the reading, because the reading is going to get really deep. I'm going to do for this week only, which is the Phoenix Rising. Yeah, which is the Phoenix Rising energy. And I'm going to tap into the ancestral wisdom we need to know. Also, breaking away from black magic is going to be next, because there's some kind of black magic that was being done. I could tell it was like weird. So I had to find out something strange was going on. And then we're tapping into Soul's Journey and what's going to be activated during this time, right? Hi. And then, yeah. Don't forget to write down what it is that you are investing when it comes to yourself. Okay, writing down stuff also helps you like recall it without having to sit there and remind yourself all the time. Okay, because most of the time people forget, right? We all forget stuff sometimes, but if you write it down, then you will be able to recall it in future times, or you can assure yourself. Writing down things is a form of validation. Okay, so self-validate, okay, by writing it down. That's why we do gratitude journals. Also, another thing here I realized is that, so someone said that danger was real, fear is not real. But then I realized, okay, so to be able to sense, because fear is, I truly strongly feel like the fear is an entity. The danger is probable. Like you can be in an energy where you feel like you're in danger, but if you are not panicking and you can figure yourself out or figure your way out, then there's no true fear there. So you're not able to really make mistakes. You know what I mean? So I feel like the danger is not real, but the fear is. Like that's how I feel. So if you have a sense of danger, right, being able to detect danger, then that's the ability to detect fear. A sense of danger helps you with the ability to detect fear. A sense of strangeness, when you literally feel strange or you feel something strange, right, is the ability to detect confusion. So you're gonna be able to tap into your discernment more once like I said, this is to be able to help you. Okay, now the balance with this is that a sense of awareness, why we bring why we bring conscious awareness to our fears is to be able to acknowledge ourselves within it. So a sense of awareness is the ability to detect wisdom. Bringing your awareness to that sense of fear that you feel, or that sense of danger that you feel, will bring wisdom. This is, see how it's all internal. You don't have to look externally to be able to find that wisdom. You just have to look within, right? This is what we mean, is to be able to use your senses with your discernment, okay? A sense of stability when we feel safe and sane and stable helps you with the ability to detect protection. Basically, to be able, let's say we're in this specific one reminded me of a zombie apocalypse, right? So let's say God forbid, let's just say that there is a zombie apocalypse, which is kind of like what we're going through anyways. But basically, let's say there's a zombie apocalypse. For you to be able to detect where the protection is and how to protect yourself truly, you have to have a sense of stability and security, okay? So that is what we mean by the evolution of senses. And true evolution happens in the senses first, right? Sensation is important when it comes to that. So thank the Most High for your senses. Also, I wrote, what is a sense, right? What is sense? Common sense and all that stuff. I'm actually going to be producing cards for that as well. It's going to be really cool. I know you guys will really like it if you get it. But basically, a sense is an instinct by experience. This is the veil that we're breaking through. It's the instinct that we gain or have within us through the experience we have within anything, okay? So this is also true instincts, and then, okay, that's it. And then, yeah, that's it. All right, and, okay. That's all that I have for this specific energy, and then we'll get on to the reading in the next one.